So I will be explaining how I crafted my claw that I used for my current build, spectral throw build. So here we go. So firstly, if you are in Trade League, I suggest that you buy a one-handed fractured tier 1 attack speed claw. So here's what it looks like. So I suggest either using Sparking Claw, Noble Claw, or Imperial Claw. Either way will do. You just need to have the 1.6 attack speed. You can actually even use like a tiger's paw or cat's paw. You just need the 1.6 attack speed base. So let's say you have a Imperial Claw. So I suggest using a Hillock craft for your claw. A tier 1 Hillock will do. You only need 24%, so that once you apply the harvest enchant that converts your quality to attack speed instead, you will get a 3% boost for your claw. So let's fracture an attack speed here. There we go. Then fracture. So you will be needing to spam essences for your claw. You don't need to use deafening, which is the tier 1. You just need to use shriekings, which is the tier 2. Either use anger, hatred, or wrath. I suggest using wrath, since this will give you a higher or a higher shock value for your build. So you will be spamming essences until you get another tier 2 elemental, either cold or fire. Either will do. So let's start spamming now until we get our There we go. So this is actually good. The problem is the suffixes are full. So for this scenario, because we need both both open prefix and suffix, so we can finish this claw. So you will need to annul. You have a 50-50% chance, or a 50% chance to win. There we go. Actually annulled the mana regen mod. So for this one, you will need to craft prefixes cannot be changed. So for it to be a safer craft, I suggest you do an Ashling Unveil or Ashling Slam. So our desired mod is ele penetration unveil. So let's say you wanted to save some divines. The best way to finish this claw is to do prefixes cannot be changed, then scour, so that you can clean up your suffixes. Then just craft can have up to 3 crafted modifiers, which will cost you 2 divines. Then just craft penetration. So the difference between the unveiled penetration is only 3%, so it's not really a big deal. And either you craft a critical chance if you don't use brittle. I suggest to use the critical chance that has attributes strength and intelligence. There we go. So basically that's a finished claw already. So this is the budget on how to finish the claw. So if you don't want or you want a more expensive route, let's remove this, where you will have to slam ashling. You will need to craft prefixes, cannot be changed. Once you are in this state, then slam ashling, hoping that you will get um, the prefix modifier. So this is a safe craft. There's no chance of breaking your item. So there you go. You get our decide mod prefix, and we get elemental penetration. There we go. So basically, your crafting is done by this one. If you want to be more fancy, you can also, or if you have a few more divines, you can also again, prefixes cannot be changed. But this, just a warning, this is very risky for you, because if you reforge critical, there's a chance that you will fill the modifiers for your suffixes. Um, for personally, I took that risk because I don't really have anything to lose since I already have one good claw. So our desired mod is either critical chance if you don't use brittle, or uh, personally I use critical multiplier since I use brittle and scorch. So that's a low critical multiplier, but it's better than nothing, right? So for this one, you just have to finish. Let's say you don't use brittle, just have to finish with scrap. There you go. Basically, you already have a finished claw, and then you just use the enchant for harvest that converts your quality to attack speed. So you will get around 2.09 if you have a tier 1 attack speed fractured, plus the enchant for harvest, and you can go up to 2.24 once you have the 10% attack speed from the Crucible modifier. So if you can check here, actually have a similar claw, or the one that I personally used since day 2. For this one, I had this claw day 2. This was crafted by Rog. You can see that my attack speed per second is 2.19, but the latest snapshot is 2.24, where I already have my desired Crucible mods. So this is basically the end goal of the claw that we are crafting, and this is the current build that I am using, dual wielding similar claws, spectral. This one. So this is the one that I crafted personally. I use double damage instead of critical chance because I have the brittle mod in this claw and scorch for this mod. So that's it. I hope I was able to explain the crafting process. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. You can comment down below any questions you have. Thanks.